We usually start off playing our... Did you get scared, Jane? The cat just jumped. Fortnite tonight. But really, my song Transactionary is more... I think it fits this stream better. All transactionary, I know. You see that little twinkle's just a show. That's not satisfactionary, it's bad reactionary, it's all transactionary, I know. All transactionary, I know. You see, it's just a show. The little twinkle, it's just a show. We have a sociopath. Actually, we have a lazy problem too. And we have a sociopath problem here because we got a lot of bottom feeders out here just going through motions like as if YouTube is some kind of gold rush. It's wild. It's concerning. It's very concerning, the landscape, but it's not shocking. You know, I find it funny what, like, just letting your guard down and the toxic filth that one will expose. Like, just being like this chill dude, like, people take that like as a weakness. I don't get it. Like, seriously, the appearance just makes you guys assume that I have no intelligence, that I don't know, like that dad doesn't know what's going on. Like, there's an old term, like, you give somebody enough rope and they will, you know. That's all that happens. Is there's so many times where I'll be around somebody and they just assume that, like, I have zero intelligence. Like, I didn't put 4 to 6 hours of studying music every day since I was like 9 or 10. So I have like 30 years of studying, like, and not just music. It's wild the amount of disrespect people will let you know. Like, they're not even subtle. Well, they think they're being subtle because they think I'm stupid. What up, guys? It's just funny. It's like, and not only that, like, I was in a band with Wayne Newton's guitarist and he did the same shit to me. So wait, let's put it in perspective. Wayne Newton's guitarist, who is probably the top 10 guitarist in the world, I was in a band with, right? And he thought I was a dummy. I know, but so wait, think about this. That guy was pretty smart, right? To be Wayne Newton's guitarist. He thought I was a dummy. I fooled the guy who was Wayne Newton's guitarist. Do you think a YouTuber has half the intelligence that that kid from Wayne Newton's band would have? Dude, I don't even need to be in the same room as you to understand you. Look at these eyes. Look at these eyes. I can see everything. You know, do you guys know that I am super sensitive? Did you guys know this? But you guys know what sensitive means? Senses. I am sensitive to senses. That means if you're a bad person and you're around me, my spidey senses will tell me that you're a bad person. Because, like, it's called a satellite. Keith Richards, if you guys ever read everything that Keith Richards ever did, you would know about a satellite. You become an antenna. And believe me, it's not hard to read a human. Humans are super basic. And they all have one agenda. Who can I use to get better? Who can I study off of to be a stepping stone? None of these kids are real or authentic. And another big tell, I will just say this, guys. If you're watching somebody who makes content and they didn't do anything before they made content, they just make content, like, why are you a YouTuber? Shouldn't you be a retired doctor and now you're presenting us with stuff that's cool on YouTube? Who decides to just become a YouTuber with no actual past, like, accomplishments? You know what I mean? Like, who just decides that they're going to take a platform and they haven't done anything? They didn't earn any stripes in their lives. It's okay that you don't care, but it's just facts. Like, it's just facts. And it's just cringe. Like, people with no education are coming out here and being YouTubers. It's wild. And you know what's so crazy is, like, the one time they get just a little attention from a lady. Like, there was this puppet guy on YouTube who was super funny. And then he got a little bit of attention. You know what he did? Dude, he added a chick as his co-host and ruined his career overnight. Like, you guys are gonna fall. Like, if you've never had success and you think, like, your little YouTube bump is, like, going to, like, bring you joy, like, you're not gonna know how to even handle that. Like, you didn't have success in the real world, you're not gonna know how to manage your little YouTube success. Trust me. Trust me, I'm old. I've seen it all. I'm the kid that Mick Mars told, listen, kid, you ever start believing in your hype, you're done. You're cooked. He got in trouble by Nikki Sixx for telling me that. But he was just tired of the bullshit. He was like, you know what, dude? Look, if you're in a state where people get to, like, watch you, it's just human nature. You're going to have to humble yourself, because your ego, we're all human. Like, when I was, like, in my early 20s, I went through it, you know what I mean? Kind of, because I was a bassist, okay? Like, my music career, I was the bassist. We're not the star. We're the supporting act. But I did join, like, the most popular band in my city. I never had a big head, though. That's the craziest thing. Like, I've always been humble. Like, I just tried to kind of say that I went through some crazy shit, like, with my ego, but no. I didn't have a fucking ego. And whatever ego I portray on the internet is Diamond Dark Dino, which is a fictional character. You know what I mean? So, like, and to me it's completely obvious, right? Like, when I'm pretending to have the ego, to me, when I'm pretending to have the ego, I feel like everybody knows. But no, like, there's so many dumb people out here, they fall for it. I'm not that good of an actor. But, like, Ben Avery, I reached out to him and his fan base. I got 0 responses. Is that what you hear? Is I'm venting my failures out from joining Lovers and Strangers, a band that was picked up by Al Jardine of the Beach Boys? How is playing a show with the Beach Boys my rookie year a failure? My mom, are you visiting my home? Wait, yo, I'm not hoping to make any YouTube fame. I find shouting at the world that forever beat me into with my mediocre music is incredible. How'd you know I was a musician? Wait, how do you know I'm a musician? This is news to me. You know I'm a musician? Oh my gosh, Mike Love, he wasn't part of my Beach Boys story. Al Jardine. See, My crew was from Monterey, Big Sur area. Both my managers, Marshall Holmes and George Edwards, they were legendary roadies. Like, it's funny you mentioned Mike Love because Mike Love went Hollywood, right? I love the generic. Keep trying, bro. My career ended in 2019. Didn't you read the? I'm a retired musician. So wait, if I'm well, like these guys are trying to troll, but doesn't if I was trying to be the YouTube guy, wouldn't I have the hey, make sure you like and subscribe bullshit? Like, don't you guys see that you guys don't even see a real motherfucker? Like, you guys have been so conditioned to think whoever's talking to you is that fraud. Like, you guys are so dumb. The genuine guy, like the genuine artist, you guys think is the fraud. But yet you fall for the fraud every single time. It's hilarious, guys. You guys cook yourselves with your heroes. What, your Jake Pauls, your that guy from Subway? Like, you guys fell for every fucking fraud. And don't act like you didn't. See, my managers were anti-Hollywood. For entertainment, I'm playing Fortnite. I don't know if you're new to the program, but I only play video games when I stream on YouTube. And that's YouTube is not, I'm not a YouTuber. I have a record company. The record company is on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon. Like, there's so many social medias I'm on. Just because I check into the YouTube, like top 10? Just because I check into my YouTube does not mean I'm trying to make it after a 16-year career with Lovers and Strangers. Music is everything. How am I a fucking bully? What is this projection? What is this projection, guys? I don't even know who the fuck you guys are. Like, I'm not beefing with you guys. I'm just talking. We'll do one more game. This is my second YouTube. My other YouTube has like 30,000 subscribers. They shut my original YouTube down because I was getting too popular. I mean, are you guys just random trolling? I thought you guys aren't covering, you guys don't know the history about Dark Dino Records? Google it. Just Google it. I don't suck at Fortnite. Just got a top 10 talking to you guys. I'm more stealthy in Fortnite. Okay, since you guys apparently know me, what do I always refer to Fortnite tonight as? What video game from Nintendo 64 do I say that this is exactly the same? Huh? Since you guys know so much about me, what game do I always say that this is the exact same game? Fortnite came out 30 years ago on Nintendo 64. What game was it? Since you guys are so fucking smart. So wait, I'm the musician. I'm trying to make it. I want to make it, guys. I want to make it. Dude, I was endorsed by Fender and BC Rich. The Ron Estrada BC Rich Custom Shop. Dog, I thought you guys knew. Do you not know how to Google, motherfucker? I never said I was cool. You guys are fucking projectors. I mean, I know that like it's a troll, but who just sits there and fucking creates your own narrative? You think I'm cool. That's why you're saying, you're like, oh, he thinks he's cool. No, in your mind, you know I'm fucking cool. See, I never said I was cool. Do you ever see me on here fucking posing? Huh? When was I ever trying to become a fucking male model? Like, you ever see me fucking sitting like this? Are you guys that fucking stupid? Think about it. Think about it, guys. I'm a real motherfucker. And you dummies on the internet, You dummies on the internet cannot identify a real person from the fake? Oh, wait. Is it because I'm speaking with passion and excitement that you kids who have dead inside because your parents probably stuck you in front of a YouTube your whole life, and now you have this resentment, all this combustible resentment inside, and then you see somebody happy on the internet, so you must take them down? You don't know that I'm aware that YouTube popularity means doom content. You know what that means? Is the viewer wants to watch us, the entertainer, get in trouble with law enforcement, get doxxed. You guys want to see the person behind. You guys want to see somebody like us have our lives destroyed for your viewing pleasure. That's your guys' form of entertainment. See, when I was a kid, we watched the show and it was entertaining, and we went outside and we rode our bikes and maybe we talked about the show. We didn't watch a show, go on Reddit and go, how can we take X and X down? As if I wasn't on Red Bar. I pretty much am one of the people who took down Red Bar. What did Red Bar always say? He doesn't like people who are survivors, right? I'm a fucking survivor, okay? He doesn't like people like me. He thinks we're weak because of trauma that happened to us as a child. Red Bar was a bully who, when he went to that crazy camp, he abused kids. And if you ever watch Red Bar, he makes the statement that he knows that they're coming for him. And now Red Bar is gone, right? Red Bar go bye-bye, right? Because he was a bully. Primus is ass. Hey, Primus is his own bullshit. You understand? Nobody can be Primus. Nobody wants to be Primus, okay? Just like nobody can cover Diamond Dark Dino stuff just like I do, because that's my stuff. For some reason, I can play Slash. No explanation other than the fact that probably my way that I picked up the guitar has to be kind of similar to Slash, because when I was in a cover band, Velvet Revolver and Guns N' Roses songs came naturally to me, but like a band like Autograph, I couldn't do it. It's just chemistry. So when I was in Smoke Wagon and like say a Guns N' Roses or Velvet Revolver song came up, I was like, oh, thank God, because I had confidence that I could do Slash, but also his songs, and he's not the greatest guitarist, but I'm just saying, like, it came more naturally. So like whenever like a Slash song was coming up in a cover project, I was like, oh, thank God, I can play Slash type stuff, you know? I would think Primus is just sloppy all to himself. Oh, you can leave, Goat. Like, nobody's holding you to fucking hang out with us if you're going to fucking complain. But, like, I get it. I troll too. Like, I troll too. No, it's just discouraging. The younger, whatever, they're not even young, but they're just so fake. Sociopath, no emotion. It's just crazy. It's really crazy, guys. What you guys do with my guitar? Hi! I don't know how to play the guitar. I'm struggling, Candace. I wanna be a YouTube star so freaking bad. I came from California's biggest club scene in Monterey. Like the coolest band ever, Lovers and Strangers. But you know, which is anti-Hollywood, anti-everything. But what I really wanted to do, I didn't want to be an underground musician. No, no, no. You know what I really wanted to do? I wanted to be a YouTuber. I didn't want to be playing shows with the Beach Boys or running Nikki Sixx's top 10. When I was doing all that stuff, I sat back and I was just like, man, I really want to be a YouTuber one day. Forget playing all these clubs in Las Vegas, Monterey. One day, I want to be a YouTuber. Thank you. But, like, I know I play the Fortnite Tonight song whenever we do this, but that transactionary song just fits the vibe so much. Like, in a world full of fucking fakeness, man. Salvage? Bro, I'm just chilling. Like, I don't really give a fuck what you guys say. I've met all my heroes in the entertainment business, and they were all shit. They were all shit, man. I mean, when are you guys gonna fucking wake up to these fake ass celebrities? Like, come on. Like, anybody with a freaking commercial in their shit, come on. Wake up. How do you guys not? I'm so afraid for your guys' generation, man. You guys take candy from freaking strangers? Ever tried jazz? I don't know jazz. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. How do I do this? How I was only fucking endorsed by Fender and BC Rich. How do I do? I don't know. Oh God, guys! Oh my God, it's so hard. Oh no! How do we do this? Oh my God! Jesus! Again, see? You guys don't think I'm fucking smart. You guys think I'm stupid. Wild. Ah! Not bad. I was just complaining about your guys' landscape. There's people who are skipping steps of success. You know, God, what a mess on the ladder of success. You take one step and miss the whole first rung. Dreams unfulfilled. Graduate unskilled. You guys don't even know what fucking band that is, huh? The ones that love us the least are the ones we'll die to please. The ones that love us the best are the ones that we'll lay to rest. We visit them on holidays at best. You guys don't even know who the fuck that is, huh? Hey, if you don't even know who my favorite fucking bands are, how the fuck are you supposed to know who I am? Boom! If you don't even know who my fucking heroes are, how the fuck are you supposed to know who Diamond Dark Dino is? Why don't you guys fucking study or read a book? Jeez! You don't even know my heroes. You don't even know the guys I consider rock stars. Steve Sipple. You guys don't even know who Steve Golden Boy Sipple is, huh? Eddie Rice. You guys fucking what? Don't know anything past 2016? Nirvana? Paul Westerberg, huh? Did you know that Kurt Cobain was such a little baby that he would never mention Paul Westerberg, even though he ripped him off his entire career? But you knew that, right, Mr. Bada Bing? You're so smart. You're so educated. You just pretty much labeled yourself as like the bubblegum. Like, this is the music that you know, and this is the music industry. You just said that your favorite band is the biggest corporate sellout at the tippity top. You don't even know the music industry. You are such a poser, dude. The Doors, the CIA agent Doors. You just named two of the biggest fraudy bands, bro. Come as you are, as a friend, as I want you to be. Well, I swear that I don't have a, no, I don't have a gun. Maria. You fucking name Rage Against the Machine. These are all the shittiest bands ever, except for Sublime. My first manager, Marshall Holmes, was in charge of Sublime on their Vans Warped Tour. The singer of Sublime and my first manager, they liked to party, okay? If you know what I'm saying. And yeah, my first manager passed away maybe 10 years ago. Marshall, love you, buddy. Miss you every day, man. Marshall was so fucking chill. Dude, this was my first manager. Like, and I didn't know anything about the music industry. Like, my manager, he's like fucking 6'4", big ass guy. He's like, goes up to me, goes, cool shoes, kid. And this motherfucker didn't do anything. I was thinking, like, what's he do? He doesn't manage us. He just sits and chills with us. I was like, this is not a manager. But I didn't know. See, we had it good with Marshall. When Marshall passed away, George took over. And George owns Sound Image Productions. So check this out. Dude, the lead singer of Alice in Chains wished my dad a happy birthday. Bada bing, just be quiet, dog. I'm going to kick you out if you write one more thing. There we go. Goodbye. Sorry, I actually don't need the subscribers, okay? But so when Marshall passed away, remember, I was always kind of like, what does Marshall do? He doesn't do anything. So I found out when we got George took one look at us. We were a fucking mess. He put us all in therapy. And now we have, now with George, I realized why everybody loved Marshall. Now we had a real manager, like, up our booties. Cleaned us up, man. I had to leave, man, because he was just, and I love George, but I think the last thing I told George is, dude, if you ever want to put some fucking boxing gloves on, you and I can go. And I told him, I know you will get tired by fucking round 2. Like, that's how much he drove me nuts in a good way. He basically made me go, fuck this. I'm out of here. But I love George. Even though last time I wrote him was an email saying what a piece of shit he is. Which he is. But I still love him. He's really involved in music. And you could Google it. He owns Sound Image Productions. Like, his equipment company does the sound for everybody. So George has to be an asshole. Me, like, dude, Marshall was so cool. And Steve. And like what I realized, no, I quit. It was too. So Lovers and Strangers used to be a sloppy club band. We used to party. We used to party with the crowd. That was their whole thing. Uh, and then when we got Marshall, or Marshall was our manager, he would party with us. So as a kid, I thought it's so weird because for like my first 10 years, I'm thinking we don't have a manager. He just sits here and parties with us. Like I'm kind of like why? But then my second, so you don't know what you have. I only had my experience. If you are kids, if you're ever in a band, you want Marshall. You don't want George. Marshall saw all the bullshit of the music industry and was like, fuck it. We're just gonna have fun. And we had fun, man. We still have I had a lot of fun with George. He's just he has so many workers. he's he's just in more of a situation where it needs to be by the book. And that's another thing. Lovers and Strangers was a loose band. And we have so many connections with the band Journey that by the end of my time with Lovers and Strangers, we were mini Journey. But like Lovers and Strangers was never in my mind supposed to be like, okay, imagine if you were a Blink-182 fan, right? And then all of a sudden they're acting like Journey. You know what I mean? Imagine you grew up listening to this funky weird band and then you go back and all of a sudden they're professionals? To me, like, Lovers and Strangers was a sloppy bar band who partied with the audience. And we became this well-oiled machine. And I don't like that. To me, like, I liked how Steve had the band, you know? It was just weird at the end, man. It just got weird. But I love George. Here's what else I was gonna say. What happened in the Lovers and Strangers crew too? Steve died. Dennis Deacon died. Marshall died. Chris Costanza died. I mean, right there. These guys were all fun. These guys were like the fun, chill guys that I could be with when it was like the singer's really professional too. So when like you know, when it's intense, like to have those four dudes there to be like, fuck it, let's go bowling. After they died, the rest, Vince, Chris, Marshall, Steve, and Deacon. Like the 5 chill dudes passed away. What was left is the very serious core of Lovers and Strangers. And the energy completely shifted. It was just very serious dudes. So I stepped away because it wasn't the band I started with. And opening like Dark Dino Records, it's exactly what Lovers and Strangers. My record company is like the aura or whatever of what Lovers and Strangers used to be. Like my songs aren't like them, but the spirit of my record company is very much like how my guitar hero would have preferred. And if you know, you know who who taught me how to really adapt. Even though, okay, I don't want to mention his name, but he was in the band Deep Purple. And he was in a very big band that broke up. And when they broke up, I wrote him that day. And I was like, dude, I'm so sorry, because they were huge. Black Country Communion, Glenn Hughes. I don't want to mention him because he was kind of like a handler for me for Nikki Sixx. But Black Country Communion broke up. And I wrote Glenn that day. I was like, fuck, are you okay, man? Like, you know what he told me? He goes, I'm already on to the next one, mate. What? I was so inspired. He's in like the biggest rock band in the world. And I thought he was going to be stressed. He was like, I'm already on to the next one. That was so inspiring to me. Like, I never heard that attitude before. Your band, Black Country Communion, and you're not sad, you're not worried, you're not resentful, you're not hateful, you're already on to the next music project. That inspired me so much, guys. Even though I don't see eye to eye with Glenn Hughes. I think he's like a devil worshiper. But his attitude, and I guess, you know, he had been around for so much in the music business, he knew that it's so shady. Guys, like, that's a great lesson for all of us, dude. Like, if it's not working out, don't be afraid to just get up and leave. And 100%, I would have never left Lovers and Strangers if I didn't have that lesson from Glenn Hughes. So I got to give him credit on that. Like, But, yeah, I just think that these shitty YouTubers should go out and earn some stripes before they start fucking talking to you guys. That's all. That's all. Because you know what I see with all these guys? I really see that it's all transactionary, I know. The little twinkle's just a show. That's not satisfactionary, it's bad reactionary, it's all transactionary, I know. It's just transactions. Like, it's all about money to these guys. They don't care about anything. There's nothing genuine about these guys. It's just transactionary. Like, they're only here for money. And that's pathetic. YouTube should have YouTubers that are like, you know, just checking in. Not some kid who's never done anything with his life and you think you're going to be a star on YouTube? To me, that makes no sense. It's ass backwards. Just like the kid who was trying to talk about Nirvana. He has no clue that Paul Westerberg, like, inspired that whole band. Alright, well, we finished Fortnite. I played 3 games tonight. Am I working on any projects? Actually, no. I released the Joe Namath song. I have so much backstock. But one thing I'm doing recently, like, if I write a new song, I'll think of a topic. And within 2 days, I'm able to get a hook and get it out, like, pretty quick, you know? So it's been, like, as far as new material, I have so much backlog. Like, I've written over, like, 500 songs in my career. But this year, I've been releasing stuff that is new. Most of the times, I'll just go through all my shit, and I'll pull, like, an old song, and I'll see if I can, like, freshen it up. But for some reason, this year, every single song I've released this year is not from, like, my past. It's all brand new. But have fun. I make silly videos. I'm on iTunes and stuff. Like, you know, I'm not a YouTuber. Google me if you have any questions. Don't ask me. Just Google me. I'm on Google knows who I am. Google AI. Don't ask Facebook AI. Facebook AI hates my ass. Google likes me though. I don't know. I don't know why. Dude, have you ever talked to Facebook AI? It's fucking rude. I was like, because I was talking to it as like, I'm like, who's this Diamond Dark Dino? Because Google like fucking, Google's like this with me. But Facebook was like, we don't know who the fuck that guy is. I was like, I'm like, are you sure? You sure don't know who he is? Like trying to fucking help AI with it. They're like, no, we don't know who he is. He couldn't find my big YouTube accounts. I was like, you sure? He has a lot of subscribers. Like, no, we couldn't find him. Like, oh, fuck you guys. I'll go back to Google AI.